put the cylinder head back on, we need to put dowels in here, and then we'll also slide our cam chain tensioner guide back in. With the dowels and the cam chain guide in, we can now put our new gasket on. Remember to fish your cam chain up through it. So we have our cylinder head here we need to clean before we install it. There's some gasket material left over. This is not the right tool. This is a better tool, but still not the right one. The easiest and safest way to clean this is to take a little bit of acetone. You can get that at any hardware store. Just a little bit of acetone. And that comes right off. Watch. Make sure you're not losing bits of rag in there, but acetone will take that gasket right off without you having gouges and stuff in here from using the wrong tool. One more thing I'm going to do while I've got the head here is I'm going to take this oxygen sensor out and try and find a plug for it. I just gave the head a quick blast of brake clean to get all the old oil out of it, make sure all the dust is off. One last thing I wanted to show you before we put the head on. The one in my hand here is the exhaust crush gasket from here. See how flat that is? And then this is the factory one, nice and round. That's why you can't reuse your exhaust gasket. So to aid in installing the cylinder head, I'm going to take the spark plug coil off. Looks like two 10mm head bolts. We'll just pop that off there quick. So the next step is to put some oil on the threads of the head mounting studs. You could have probably done this a lot easier before you put the head on, but then we also want to put oil on the bottom of the nut and get some in there on the threads, and then we want to coat the washer in oil. And the reason for that is because that allows the hardware to slide over each other easier, and you'll get the correct torque spec when you torque the head down. So we'll go ahead and do that next. I'm just going to loosely spin these down, just using the socket in my hand, because I don't want to really tighten these at all yet. The final torque on the head stud nuts is 45 Newton meters or 33 pound-feet. So what I'm going to do first is go to 15 Newton meters, and then the next time I go around I'll do it to the final torque spec. Now they say to do this in the manual in 2 or 3 steps, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. We also need to go in a crisscross pattern, so we'll start from driver's orientation, right rear, then left front, and then right front, and then left rear. Now we'll do our final torque at 33 foot-pounds. Then these, the manual just says to tighten securely, so we'll just put a drop of oil on those and just use the old wrist torque wrench.